Hi everyone. Today in this video I wanted to show you how using Microsoft PowerPoint we can add subtitles in other languages to our presentation as we're presenting it. So it's a great tool we can use whether it's in a classroom or for presenting something to parents. As you speak while the presentation is going on, it will show subtitles in other languages on the bottom of your screen. So we can do this using both the desktop version, the desktop software of Microsoft 365, as well as the web-based version. What's nice about the web-based version is it works both on our desktop computers, any laptop you may have, as well as the Chromebooks we use. So what I'm going to do is show you the 3 different places we can use it and how to use it, and how you can also swap the languages so that if you have someone in your class or a parent who wants to ask a question in Spanish, you can see what they're saying in English. So to start, I'm going to show you the web-based or the desktop version first. On your desktop, you'll open your PowerPoint. What you want to make sure is that it just says PowerPoint. You want to make sure it doesn't say Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. Either way, whichever one you have, you'll be able to see whether you have that availability or not. But on all school computers, we should have the PowerPoint 365 version. And so what you'll do is you just open PowerPoint. You can also open a PowerPoint file that you have, that you've created in the past. And I'm going to show you with a blank presentation. So this one's just going to be a test presentation. And let's just say I've finished my presentation. Once I'm in my PowerPoint, before I'm going to present my presentation, I'm going to click on Slideshow. And all the way to the right on the options it gives you, you'll see Always Use Subtitles and Subtitle Settings. So you want to make sure Always Use Subtitles is checked off. And then you can go ahead and click on Subtitle Settings. Under Settings, you'll have to choose your spoken language and your subtitle language. So you'll want to make sure your spoken language is English and our subtitle language is Spanish. So once I've selected those options and I've made sure Always Use Subtitles is selected, I can go ahead and present my presentation from the beginning. And now you'll see on the bottom of the screen, as I'm presenting, it's going to be writing everything out and translating it in the closed captions or in the subtitles. All right. And then after that, if you'd like to have students ask you questions, maybe in Spanish that you'd like to see in English, you can just close out, go to your subtitle settings, switch your spoken language to Spanish and your subtitle language to English, and present it again. And now, as the student will speak in Spanish, it will write in English. Hola, ¿cómo estás? And it'll show you right there, hi, how are you? So a great tool to use. This is how we can use it on our desktop version. But sometimes we might not be in school. We might not have Office 365 on our home computers. But with our school accounts, we can still use it as long as we have internet. So what you'll do to do that is you'll go to your Outlook, which would be islandparkschools.org. This will bring you to your Outlook email. All you'll have to do is click on the waffle on the top left and click OneDrive. You can click PowerPoint. I'm used to clicking OneDrive because that's where I save all of my files. So I can open up any file I have. And then you can either go through your folders to find your file or you can search for it. So here I have one right here. So this one's very similar. The options look a little different. And again, we can do this anywhere we have internet. So even on our Chromebooks, even though it's a Google device, we can use Office 365. So once you're in your presentation, you'll go ahead and click Slideshow. And in the web-based version, your options are right below the word Slideshow. So you'll see Always Use Subtitles. Notice right now it's white. When I click on it, it turns a very light gray. You want to make sure it's that very light gray. Make sure the option is selected. And then you'll click that drop-down caret. And here is where you'll choose your spoken language, English, and your subtitle language. We go down to Spanish. And once you've selected those and you've made sure that you've selected always use subtitles, make sure again that it's light gray. You can go ahead and click from beginning. And now, same thing, as you're talking, it will translate whatever you're saying in the subtitles to whatever language you choose. And this will keep going as long as you go all the way through your presentation. Same deal with switching it. If there might be questions at the end, you just escape, hit escape, close out of the presentation, change your spoken language and subtitle language. And present again. And just like I showed you on the desktop version, hola, ¿cómo estás? And it'll show you, hi, how are you? Now, sometimes as you are talking, it might not register your words perfectly. Just give it time. It will change the words back to where you want it to be. All right. And the next thing I'm going to show you is how you can do the same thing on your Chromebook. Hi everyone, I'm now currently on my Chromebook, and to get to Microsoft 365 and to use PowerPoint is the same way we just did in the web-based version on the desktop. So you'll just open up your Google. You'll go to islandparkschools.org. You'll sign in. And once you're signed in, we'll click on the little waffle on the left-hand side again, just like we did on the internet in the desktop. After you click the waffle, you can again click OneDrive or PowerPoint. This time I'll just select PowerPoint so you can see what it looks like. And from here you can choose to create, just like if you were to go to the slides website, you can choose to create a new one, or you can choose one from the past, and it will bring you to your presentation. Now, once you're in the presentation, it works the same way as before. We are going to select slideshow. We're going to choose our languages, and we are going to start our presentation. Now, as you're in a Google Meet, as long as you're sharing your screen, it will also show those subtitles. So if you have a student in class who you might want to be able to see the subtitles, they can join a Google Meet that you create and watch the subtitles as you're speaking throughout class. So you click on slideshow, you click on always use subtitles, and you'll select your languages. After you select your languages, you go ahead and present from the beginning. Again, just make sure always use subtitles is that grayed out color. And this way you'll know for a fact that it will be started. Again, the first few times you do this, or the first time you do it on different devices, it will double check to make sure you want to use your microphone. Just make sure you click allow. And as you start talking, it will start translating in the subtitles for you. All right, if you have any questions at all for how to use this or to double check, you can always email me or ask me, and you can always jump back to this video. It will be in the Island Park Tech Help Classroom or Tech Support Classroom. You'll find it in there, or you can always email me and ask me for the link and I can send it to you. So good luck using it, enjoy it, and have a nice day.